Hello, welcome to Layman Physics. Today we're not going to be talking about physics, which makes it kind of a weird thing to put on the Layman Physics channel, but today we're talking about something in maths, which you may have guessed by now. Calculus. Okay, everyone hates calculus, but why? Because they think it's hard, but it's not really that hard if you understand what the concepts are. So, let's talk about calculus. First thing is differentiation. That's the easier bit. Most people think of calculus. And we're going to explain it really simply without maths. Sounds stupid? I can explain calculus without maths. So, what's differentiation? Differentiation is simply a rate of change. It's how quickly something's happening. You already do differentiation every day. You already have a great feeling for it when you get in your car. Miles per hour. Or you could write it as a ratio, one above the other. Number of miles over number of hours. That's your speed, sometimes called velocity. They're almost the same thing. For our intents and purposes, we're not going to worry about that. So, that is a rate of change. It's how many miles you're doing in a given unit of time. So, that's a differentiation. But a differentiation of what? It's a differentiation of distance, miles, with respect to time. There you go, differentiation. Well, that was easy. So what happens if we try and work out the rate of change of speed? How quickly your speed changes. You know that too. Put your foot to the floor in the car, your number of miles per hour per second is acceleration. Sounds weird, but it's the amount of speed that's changing every second. That's acceleration. And that is the differential of speed with respect to time. There we go. So, what's integration then? Well, integration is just the reverse. And that's the other part of calculus. So, if I start with acceleration, I want to get back to velocity or speed. I have to integrate it. And if I start with velocity and I want to get back to distance, I have to integrate it. But that's probably the easiest one to do without maths. So, if I've got 10 miles an hour and I want to get to find out how far I travel in 2 hours, you probably already know the answer off the top of your head. It'll be 20 miles. Why is it 20 miles? Because you've integrated the speed. You've taken a rate of change of distance, worked out how long that was going on for, and integrated it. If I had a graph, and I promise you this isn't maths, it's a graph, where I had time along here, so that could be 1 hour, 2 hours, and I had speed on here, 10 miles an hour. My speed doesn't change, so it's a straight line, it's always there. And here's the 2 hour mark. How far did I travel? Actually, it's pretty easy to work it out because this is miles per hour. This is time. This is miles per hour. And if you multiply the two together, you're actually getting an area under a curve, but you're doing exactly the same thing. 10 miles an hour times 2 hours, 20 miles. Bam, that's integration. And that's calculus without doing maths.